Three claps, your boy Swain's back at it again, Swain Swaggy Scents. And in today's video, I have 7 Cuddle Buddy fragrances. You know, Valentine's Day is coming up, and you know, you got your shorty with you, and you want her to be all up on you, and these fragrances are going to be the ones that need to be on your skin when she's all up nestled in your neck. These are the ones that's going to make her like attached to the hip. I'm telling you, because it's happened to me. It's happened to me. And it still is happening to me. So without further ado, let's get into this review. So we're gonna try and get through these fragrances a little bit more swiftly today. There's gonna be some editing in this video, but I'm gonna try and limit it only because I'm running around, I'm packing, and I gotta get ready for I gotta also get ready for work. So there's a lot of things that's going on that I need to take care of in this moment. But like I said in my YouTube short, I said I was gonna give y'all another video, and that was yesterday, which I said I was gonna give y'all a video today. So I'm not going to be the one to disappoint. So we're gonna get this lineup started, and the first one that I got for y'all is going to be from the house of Hugo Boss, and that is going to be Hugo Boss's The Scent Private Accord. So with this scent, don't mind the tester strips. I can't find them, so they all have their own note cards. So they got a large landscape of spray. Okay, so this is Boss's The Scent line and Private Accord. So with this fragrance, this has manica fruit, this has the cacao note in there, real chocolatey, real seductive. You know, perfect time because this wind is bugging right now. At work, you know, I was worried about some of the seniors walking outside because I thought they was gonna blow away in the wind, but luckily, you know, they were stable on the ground. This is very potent in terms of that chocolate, but you know, that first initial blast that has that citrus in there, which was the manica fruit. And for me, it's gonna last about 6 to 8 hours, and definitely a up close and personal scent that people would like to be around you. Your honey dip was going to be a one around you. You know, this is something that's going to be very sensual and very inviting, close, warm, and things of that nature, especially if you're trying to be in this mindset of seduction. And this is what this is all about in this bottle. So once again, that is Hugo Boss, that is The Scent Private Accord. On to the next fragrance. So the next fragrance that I got in this lineup is going to be from the house of Azzaro, and that is going to be Azzaro's Wanted by Night. Wanted by Night. Now this bomb right here, it's literally cinnamon in a bottle. And when you smell this, you just think of like having the raw cinnamon sticks in apple cider and just chilling on this nice and windy day, this cold, well, I wouldn't say nice, but windy day. And it literally is just cinnamon up top. You have some fruity notes in there, a little bit of chocolatey vibes that are coming through with this. With this fragrance, I get about another 6 to 8 hours, and depending on the day, you know, if I'm moisturized all good and stuff like that, dressed to impress, of course, you're gonna get, you know, maybe better longevity, you know. And I would recommend, you know, for the people that want to have their fragrances last a little bit longer, you will want to moisturize with unscented lotion. That's what I use. You know, I'm not sponsored by anybody. Like, usually I use the Cetaphil, and that has done me wonders. You know, like, it literally soaked in the moisture of the fragrance and the oils, and it made it pop. And I can't say that I've used any other any other lotions, but I mean, I have, but I will say that brand for me has been the best. Sometimes some people go with I believe Nivea or Aveeno unscented, but whatever works for you is going to be best for you. And you just got to do what you have to do. And with this fragrance, you're not going, your honey, your lady, your woman, your man, whomever, binary, whatever the case may be, whoever is your partner, they're gonna love the scent on you, especially if they love cinnamon, because this literally is the cinnamon stick, but it looks like a revolver. Once again, that's Azzaro's Wanted by Night. On to the next fragrance. The next fragrance that I got in this lineup is going to be also from the house of Azzaro, and that's going to be Azzaro's Wanted by Night. And obviously by the name Wanted by Night, black bottle, when it's nighttime, it's dark outside, black bottle, Black History Month. Hey, look, I'm just saying. But with this fragrance, it has a beautiful toffee note. Oh my gosh. And it has some, some chocolatey vibes in there. Some people would describe this to be a little bit too overtly sweet for some, but I promise you that is only for maybe, I would say, like, for me, like, I got maybe 15 minutes of the overly sweet, and then after that chocolatey vibe, I had some floral notes in there too that kind of meshed well to make the sweetness kind of die down just a little bit. For me on this, I get 10 plus hours. This is a strong one out of the Azzaro. I don't have the parfum version, but I'm okay. I think I said that in the last video that I was talking about the Azzaro's Wanted line, and I'm okay, because this is definitely going to last me a lifetime, especially if I have to try out all of my fragrances behind me before I even finish this bottle. Definitely a beauty to get, and I can't say nothing else. I'm trying to get through this list because, once again, I'm on a time clock right now, and I'm trying not to rush, but I'm also trying to give you information as well. So just bear with me, people, bear with me. So once again, that's Azzaro's Wanted by Night. On to the next fragrance. So the next fragrance that I got in this lineup, and you already knew that I was going to put this in the lineup, and unfortunately, from what I've been hearing, this is going to be hard to find right now on some of the online stores. I don't think there's going to be any stores that's going to be out, like rack stores like Ross, Marshalls, TJ Maxx. I don't think it's going to be even on the shelves. And unfortunately, it's not going to be at the price that I paid it for either. And but people probably going to still pay the price that people are selling this fragrance for, because it is a beast, and it's definitely beautiful. It's definitely seductive. So let me stop talking and show y'all. So the fragrance I'm going to talk to y'all about is going to be Mercedes-Benz Club Black. When you think of vanilla, you think of this bad. Ooh, man. As soon as it just hit off my tester strip, my handy dandy note card tester strip, y'all know y'all want it, just let me know and I'll send you some note cards, you know what I mean, $1 a piece. It is what it is. The finest paper in the land. Yeah, this has that vanilla, it has the tonka in here, and you just think of someone just scraping the vanilla off of like the bean, and man, the person that you're with, that you are dating, is going to want to eat you up. I'm telling you, you're going to be scared, you're going to be crawling. It's going to be something where you can't hide yourself when you wear this fragrance. They're going to be sniffing you out throughout the whole house. I'm telling you, this is an all-day scent, 12 hours plus. Definitely meant for the fall and winter time, which we have now. And if you do have it, I know that y'all have it. Let me know that you have it in the comments. But if you can get a sample too, I'm telling you, you won't be disappointed in this. This is definitely a great fragrance, all right? So once again, that's Mercedes Club Black. And you can see the juice color. Most of these juice colors that you can see, some of the bottles, obviously they're going to be, you know, harder to see through in terms of the color of the juice that's inside, but I believe all of them are just like this, and that means they're gonna be deeper, they're gonna be richer and more sexier for this video. I'm telling you, that's why I said these are Cuddle Buddy scents. All right, on to the next fragrance. So the next fragrance that I got in this lineup, unfortunately, this one has been knocked off the list too, and this is going to be, I'm about to rhyme, y'all, Armani Code Absolu. And it's such a shame, man. It's such a shame. This is a great scent. I remember when I first got this, and I was feeling it, but I really didn't pick it up as much as I know that I should have. But I'm glad that I didn't, because now I have a lot of juice in this that I can get so many sprays out of now, and I'm so happy. It has a fruity tinge to it, has the tonka bean, has the vanilla in here, not so much as the Mercedes-Benz Club Black, but it definitely does have the masterfully blended vanilla in here. It has some musk and I believe some, I'm not gonna say vetiver, but I'll just stick with the musk. I believe because it does have this real grown, sexy, mature type of vibe, and I think that's what's grabbing my attention, my nose, because I've been spraying all of these fragrances to see which one would be, you know, specifically good for Cuddle Buddy. You know, this lasts also all day, 10 plus, good for this weather, and I'm just so disappointed in some fragrances and some designer houses that just kind of just put fragrances on the chopping block, just ginsuing these fragrances, because these are ones that I believe that made the most money, and now that they're going to discontinue them, now people can make money off of the fragrance. It's so like this world of fragrances is so like lucrative, like and you know, and it's different. Like it comes in waves. Like you'll have steady calmness, and all of a sudden, like you'll have tidal waves, tsunamis, and whatever type of catastrophe happens, and then all of a sudden it comes back. It's just like when I was just mentioning with the Ultra Man Red. It's like, I just don't know, man. I just don't know. I just don't get the fact that they'll just get rid of fragrances that mean a lot to people. Because like when you think about it, people gravitate certain fragrances because it brings back memories, or it gives you the mood boost, or it definitely sets the mood. And these fragrances in particularly definitely set the mood, and this is a mood setter right here. So once again, this is Armani Code Absolu. On to the next fragrance. So the next scent that I got in this lineup is going to be from the House of Paco Rabanne, and that's going to be Paco Rabanne's 1 Million Lucky. And let me tell you, you will get lucky wearing this scent. Orange blossom, jasmine, tonka bean. It's fresh at the top, and mind you, with tonka bean, when you think of those notes, tonka bean, like the chocolate note, coffee note, you have musk note, vanilla. When you hear those notes, you just automatically assume winter and fall. Like you just autumn. Like you already know that it's going to be geared towards those months. The citrus, obviously this has orange blossom, but the more citrus heavy notes and ambroxan notes are going to be more geared towards, you know, the hotter weather, obviously. But when you hear those notes, the tonka bean and vanilla and just these more deeper and richer notes, you can you breathe fall and winter, you know. With this scent, I get about 8 hours on my skin. You can definitely pull off more hours than this, but for me, I get 8 hours. Definitely a crowd pleaser. It grabs people's attention. You get a nice scent bubble. This is definitely going to be something that people are going to want to know what you're wearing. Oh man. Luckily, I'm not sure if this was on the chopping block or not. I think this is still available, but if you don't got it, make sure that you do grab it, please, because they got rid of Privé and I got that in the back chilling. I'm not going to bring that out. Only brought it out a couple of times, but you have to, when you have the opportunity and have the funds, obviously, to grab a certain particular fragrance that, you know, not in a way where you have reviewers like myself trying to advertise the fragrance for you to get it, because once again, sometimes some reviewers would say something about a fragrance and we're so quick to jump and get it, and then all of a sudden, like, we paid that amount of money for something that we don't like. So, but for something that you would kind of gear yourself towards, like either it be the sweeter scents or the more masculine or the more feminine scents, like, you have to be able to know what fits your body chemistry, and you know, and when you do that, you get to be able to kind of rummage through the ones that you will like personally. But with this one, you'd get lucky. You get lucky if you get lucky. Once again, that's Paco Rabanne's 1 million. 1 million lucky. All right, on to the next fragrance. So the last fragrance, you know, like, I've probably been rambling through the video and just speaking really fast and everything, but once again, bear with me, folks. I'm trying to do my best because I have to finish packing, then I have to go to work, then I have to do a lot of stuff. But like I said, like, I'm a man of my word. I like to, you know, stick to that. I know sometimes things may come up and you're not able to do certain things and people can understand, but for me, like, especially with the consistency that I've been doing and having my followers, well, not followers, I'll say subscribers, because y'all family, and having y'all being by my side, I want to give y'all the best video. I want to give y'all the best information, the best, you know, just overall experience with these fragrances as much as possible. But that was a nice little monologue that I'm trying to give y'all. But anyway, so the last fragrance that I got is going to be also from Paco Rabanne, and that's going to be Paco Rabanne's 1 million elixir. Now with this fragrance, this is super sweet, but super deep too. Super deep. You can take that statement however you want it, but it is super deep. This is very just like wholesome, and this, you think of someone wanting to hold you tight and, you know, cuddle in the pillow, coming underneath the covers, you know, have the candle lit, have some wine to the side, watch a good movie, maybe play a game or two. This is 1 million's elixir. This is what that is. And it has the vanilla. It has some orange blossom in this too. It has a citrus note in here, which I believe is orange blossom. Has tonka once again, and we can't run away from that note. It's very, it smells very, it has like this little raspberry, you know, dance to it too, and I think that's what's giving it this more fruity, but also like bitter and masculine at the same time. So once again, all of these fragrances are fully blended to perfection in order for it to kind of not be too overly sweet and not to be, you know, something that's not going to last on your skin for that long. So can't say too much on this. We're going to end the video on the elixir. You know, got to end off on the gold bottle right here. So that's 1 million's elixir. This is also still available. I get about 10 hours, whole day. I was going to just say the whole day, but you know, how, and sometimes when I think about like, you know, when I think about people saying like, man, I get like 10 hours, 12 hours on my skin, or 8 hours on my skin. It's just like, for me, sometimes I just be thinking to myself like, do you for real? Like, do you like set it, like, soon as you spray the fragrance on your skin, and like you just put a timer on, and all of a sudden, like, you know, you look at your watch and you be like, okay, this is hour 4. Like, all right, cool, let me mark that down. It's very hard for people to kind of understand when people, like, such as myself, when people say like, oh man, it lasts like 4 to 6 hours, and you really don't know the time limit, to be honest. Like, on like hands down, like the time limit, like it's not, what's the word I'm looking for? Help me out, people, help me out. It's not finite. Like, it is not set in stone where this is like the actual time that it stops. I think it's more so like of just having a guesstimate of how long it is on your skin when you kind of smell yourself like throughout the day, and then, you know, when you finish your day. But these are all long-lasting fragrances. Needless to say, nonetheless, doesn't matter like within the hour frame. Like, you don't even have to worry about it if you have any of these fragrances. They will last long. All right. So those are 7 Cuddle Buddy fragrances in the list, especially with Valentine's Day coming up next week. Your honey is going to be very, very happy with you wearing any of these fragrances, and they're gonna want to eat you up. You gonna be the snack, I'm telling you. So don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share the video. Let me know what y'all be wearing for Valentine's Day. I'll let y'all know what I'll be wearing for Valentine's Day. Keep a lookout for more videos, and check out my YouTube shorts. Check out the community tab, and I'll catch you on the next one. Love y'all. Peace.